against these really important themes. And we know it has its advantages and disadvantages, so we may start hearing a statement in favor.
So the first thing I would like to state is, if we had a justice culture, would we even need to worry about cancel culture? It was said from Amanda Market and
Well, if we have to define what's cancel culture, if we can make it a simple statement, it would be, or meaning, cancel culture can be considered when a person can be canceled. In other words, culturally blocked from having a public platform or prominent career. The core of cancel culture and the idea of canceling someone follows these same steps. A celebrity or other public figure does or say something offensive. Public backlash ensues, often fueled by political progress in social media. Then comes the calls to cancel that person, that is, to effectively end her career or revoke her cultural prestige, either through a job, boycotts, or disciplinary action by the employer.
Okay, maybe we already had the concept clear. What can we hear about the counterpart of this statement?
I would like to begin if my partner is okay with that. I would say that being free does not mean to do or say whatever we want. Nietzsche just say that the freedom of speech is one of the fundamental rights for every human being. Even gives one example of the Constitution of the United States. We have the freedom to express and hold opinions and to receive and impart ideas and information without interference. However, we should ensure that the reputation, rights, and freedom of the other persons are protected as well as their private lives. Freedom of speech is in fact freedom from the government in some part of some way. That is, we gave the right to express ourselves and gave to the government not punish us for it. The freedom of the press is a good example. The press should be able to run without censorship or restrained by the government. But I say that the main idea is that not the freedom is not like say or do whatever we want. For example, in Twitter or every social media.
That is, one person's freedom ends where another begins. That means if you start being offensive, threatening, speech should be illegal because you're starting to damage another human being. And maybe we have good, good causes of us talking someone out or saying that they are wrong, but where sometimes the problem is not that severe and you're starting to threaten someone's life, threaten someone's reputation just because you want to cancel someone.
I also want to add to another statement that in some cases it can lead to online bullying and threats of violence, like we see on the particular case of the ex-president of the United States, Donald Trump, where he made some statements of violence that